Hello everyone, my name is Shivam Kumar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce Scenarios. Today we'll be discussing about the most important topic called increase Salesforce productivity with Google Chrome extension. I'll be discussing about the awesome Google Chrome extension which will enhance your Salesforce productivity. So let's get started. So these are some important and most beautiful Google Chrome extension which will improve your Salesforce productivity, Salesforce timings in form of developing, in form of checking the code, in form of the shortcuts. So some of the extensions are called stylish, one of the important and very good Google Chrome extension, Salesforce Logins, responsive test design tester offered by Tom Pulford, Salesforce API Fieldnames offered by Dalian Nakov, Salesforce Inspector offered by Soren Krebe, Salesforce Hotkeys Beta offered by Prafulla Patel, Salesforce Colored Favicons offered by Steve Babulo, Salesforce Advanced Code Searcher offered by Samiran Miraj. So guys, we'll be discussing every Chrome extension with the help of some live configuration that in Salesforce organization, how those will work. So further I'll be moving to my browser. So first Salesforce extension is Salesforce Colored Favicons. It will help in colored versioning to differentiate between different organization, and this is the one of the best thing is that it includes separate icons for production, sandbox, scratchbox, and support both classic as well as lightning version. So I'll be opening one of my org. So that we can be able to understand more how Salesforce Colored Favicons will work. Yes, so that I can be able to see that yes, this is my developer edition, and I can be able to understand that yes, so this icon will come here for the developer edition. So same for the production as well as the sandbox. If I'll be open any kind of sandbox, then I'll be getting the different cloud color with the icon also for the sandbox as well as for the production. So again, I'll be moving to one of my best Salesforce Google extension, that is the Salesforce Inspector. So Salesforce Inspector is very productive tool for Salesforce administrator and developers to inspect data and metadata directly from the Salesforce UI. On top of that, it is also called the best extension for Salesforce UI to improve the productivity and joy of Salesforce configuration, development, and integration work. So we can be able to understand more while jumping to my Salesforce org that how Salesforce Inspector would work. So this is the Salesforce Inspector. There are objects, users. I can be able to type any users. Here I am login with Salesforce Executive, alexadmin@grenotech.com. And the data export, I can be able to do that. If I hit on the data export button, I can be able to export any object data from here. Let's say this is the query written, select ID from account. If I export it, most of the account will export what all are on the Salesforce org. I can be able to export it. Again, moving back, again I'll be opening my Salesforce Inspector. I can also be able to import the data. I can also be able to see the org limit, download the metadata, explore APIs. These are all the functionalities I can be able to do with Salesforce Inspector. So now I'll be moving with one of the important and the most beautiful Salesforce extension, that is my Salesforce Logins. So Salesforce Logins, it is powered by Synebo, and it is one of the important and most beautiful Salesforce Google extension in which we can be able to store n number of Salesforce login credentials. And in that, I can be able to create group as well as, let's say I'll be creating one group with the name called Shivam. So in that I can be able to add new credential. In new credential, it will be the production credential, sandbox credential, developer edition credential, what all I want to add. This is the title, what will be the username, password, if I want to add any kind of security token, organization ID, I can be able to add there. And one of the most important thing is that, which I want to showcase, is that we can be open a new tab, we can be open in incognito any of the org, we can be open a new window. Let's say I'll be opening this Salesforce YouTube crates in my new tab, or I want to open in my incognito, I can be able to do right from here. So another Google extension is that this is the Salesforce code searcher, advanced code searcher. For that, what we can use with the Salesforce advanced code searcher? Using this extension, you can search your code components in your Salesforce instance like Apex classes, Apex triggers, Visual Force pages, Lightning components. So I'll be moving to setup. Here we go with the Salesforce advanced code searcher. For that, first what we have to do, that we have to authenticate with our Salesforce org. Now I have authenticated it right now. So yes, it is coming with the authentication only. So what we can do is that I want to search one of my Lightning component here. Let's say order. If I just hit on go button, then I can be able to view my all the Lightning components. So here with the click of that, I'll be moving to my Lightning component properties, and then I'll be moving to the developer console from the same window itself. I don't want to go to setup, then developer console, then open the component. Here it is the very precious functionality provided by this Salesforce Google extension. So now here we can be able to search the code coverage, that what all are the code coverage here. I have not written any test class here, so that's why it is coming blank. I can be also able to do that Apex PMD. Yes, we can generate runtime Apex PMD. During PMD on huge amount of Apex classes we can be able to work on like that. And here is one more functionality with the Lightning linter. For that we can be also able to do that lint our Lightning components with the help of Salesforce advanced code searcher. And we can be also able to get records details right from here itself. How? I'll be showcasing you. Let's go to one of the lead. I'll be opening, let's say Arjun Shanoy. I'll be copying the lead ID from here, going again, pasting the lead ID, hitting on the get details button. Yes, I can be able to view my all the details related to that lead. What will be the last name, first name, record type ID, everything I can be able to get from here. So this is the very amazing tool provided by Salesforce. Now I'll be moving to my interesting Salesforce Google extension, that are the hotkeys. The basic advantage of this hotkey is that with the help of shortcut keys we can be able to perform certain functions, certain actions. So let's get started. But one disadvantages of this Google Chrome extension is that it will work in Salesforce Classic. So I'll be moving to Salesforce Classic. Here we go with Salesforce Classic. So what can I do that? I'll be just hitting on my survey object, opening one of my record. If I want to edit this, there is edit button. I can also able to add it from this edit button, but with the extension of Salesforce hotkeys, only I have to do is Control E. If I do Control E, I am just going to able to edit this. Let's say 12 I am doing. If I want to save, Control S. I can be able to save with the Control S there. If I want to cancel this, then Control Q is there. So if I want to create any new account record, let's say I'll be opening all these shortcuts there. Any new account record I have to open. So what I can be able to do is that Control Shift A. Now I'll be moving to my account object. I have to create the new record, then I can be able to create the new record. Again, I'll be moving to my hotkeys extensions. If I want to create the new account, new contact as well. So what can I do is that Control Shift C. I'll be again moving to my new contact. That's how it is a very amazing tool, very pleasant tool for that. So what I'll be doing is that again I'll be jumping to my one of the important and best, which I mean to say is very pleasant Salesforce extension. So first I'll be moving to switching to the lightning experience there. Opening my developer console. New tab. Now I am running this Google extension called Stylish. So if I activate this, so my developer console will be moving in the dark mode. So it is very pleasant to see my code in the dark mode and very impressive. This Google Chrome extension is very awesome. Right guys? So again I'll be moving to my Google Chrome extension. This is the responsive design tester. What we can do is in this responsive test designer is that what all things we are building for Salesforce mobile one application or any mobile application, we can be able to test directly from here. Most of the time some of the developers are testing with the help of Inspector. Now this is the extension so that we can be apply there for testing anything like that. Again I'll be moving. I have created one component. I want to test in the mobile application. My component name is order mobile. This is my component. If I open this extension, I can be able to check with most of the mobile versions as well as like for Apple, for Android, for Google Pixel. Let's say I'll be testing an Android phone. Yes, here we go. Now yes, how it will look like in mobile view, I can be able to check that. Again I'll be moving to classic because there is one Google Chrome extension called Salesforce API Fieldnames. So that will also work in Salesforce Classic guys. So I'll be moving to Salesforce Classic again. So I'll be going to my survey object here, opening one record. So for the Salesforce API field names, it is the extension which shows that API field names on detail page, what custom APIs we have created, customs fields we have created. This is the very awesome extension to toggle between the API field names and labels on Salesforce detail page. So if I open this extension, what I can be, firstly, previously what is this? This is survey name, survey date, account description created by, everything is in the standard format. If I hit on this, then I can be able to view the API with that tool. Yes, this is my API for survey date, for account, for description, what all I have created custom. So guys, these are the very important and precious Salesforce extension and very useful to improve your productivities. So again, moving to my slide. So yes, first we have studied about what is stylish, Salesforce Logins by Synebo. One in the important advantage of this Salesforce Login by Synebo is that some of the extensions are giving the org limits. We have to store only 10 org in a particular extension, but this is very free, and here we can be able to add n number of login credentials there. And the responsive design tester, the Salesforce API Fieldnames, Salesforce Inspector, Salesforce Hotkeys, Salesforce Colored Favicons, Salesforce Advanced Course Searcher. So guys, this is my request that you please use this extension in your Salesforce daily development part so that it can be very useful for you guys to improve, enhance your productivity. So thank you very much guys for having this session. I'll be posting more important sessions related to Salesforce topic. So guys, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel.